Hey, yo, what's going on, you guys? Tucker here with a brand new video for you guys today. Today, I'm going to be showcasing this deck I found on Untapped, which is a toxic high Evo list. Originally, it had Sunspot and Baron Zemo in it. I've substituted Nebula and Red Guardian in the list because I like the way they perform a little bit more. I don't really think relying on Sunspot, while you may be skipping energy, in here is all too big of a deal. I like the Nebula interaction as well. But I'm having a lot of fun with this list. I actually broke the top 700 with this list as well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go right into a deck overview. So we're going to have the deck right here on the screen. As well as always, we're going to have the deck code down in the description below. Here is the deck over here. So like I was saying, I substituted Nebula in for Sunspot, and I put in Red Guardian instead of Baron Zemo, and been having a lot more fun that way. A lot more interaction for Abomination there. And Nebula lanes, it makes it easier for your opponent to have to play on there, so you can get some better procs with your Thing or with your Cyclops. But as always, like I was saying, we're going to have the deck code down in the description below. All right, we're also going to be breaking down every card, so we're going to start off here with Nebula. Nebula's been in the game for a hot minute. So you're using Nebula in this list to make your opponent have to play onto a Nebula lane or just let Nebula get huge. So if they play onto the Nebula lane, that allows you to be able to do some Red Guardian stuff, allows you to do some Cyclops Thing. It allows you to be able to do that negative power, which you're talking about. And then you're also running White Widow in this list, and you're using White Widow in order to have negative power on the other side of the board as well, which we'll be talking about her a little bit more in a little bit. We're using Misty Knight since we are using High Evo. You're getting the extra 1 power for a turn when you do float your energy. So instead of like a Sunspot, you're using a Misty Knight because it can go to any card opposed to just to a singular card. It works really well with synergy, especially because you're going to be floating turns with Cyclops to get that proc to be able to get your Abomination out earlier. We have Scorpion in this list. Scorpion is in this list to negate power for your opponents in hand. So whenever they play a card that's been afflicted by Scorpion's negative energy, that affects to Abomination as well, and decreases his cost since it is any card that's negated or has been afflicted with negative power. He gets his cost reduced. White Widow. The cool thing about White Widow here is she sends over a Widow's Bite, or a Widow's Kiss, and with that, that is negative power on the board. Ongoing, which allows you to be able to get your Abomination to cost less. It's also another area of the board your opponent has to fill. So if you play this on an alternate lane than the Nebula lane, they have to worry about 2 different lanes to fill to negate the power, and then also make sure that Nebula doesn't get an increased power herself. We have Cosmo in this list. So Cosmo's a little interesting. Cosmo is our tech card. So we play Cosmo either to protect potentially a Hulk. We can use it to snipe potentially Hellas, which you'll see in this video. We have used it to snipe some Hellas. It also helps against destroy decks and stuff too. So it's another just tech card that we have in this list. You could use armor if you wanted to have something smaller on curve, or Kyera if you wanted just to protect your Hulk and your Nebula and your Misty Knight. So that's a good spot where you could potentially flex a different card in. Red Guardian's another spot you could potentially do a flex in. This is another tech card for us. You can use this to turn off a card, remove its text entirely, which is turning it off, as well as applying -2 power to it. That -2 power also buffs your Abomination. Really good tech card in here that you can use to kind of stop some of these cards that go rampant. If it's a Hope Summers in lane by herself, you have priority. You negate Hope Summers. You can negate an Angela on curve. You can negate another Nebula. Jean Grey, any of these synergy like ongoing cards, not a Cosmo because it's an on reveal, but Red Guardian's really fun in this list. Cyclops, what would High Evo be without Cyclops in here? You're going to be floating energy. Your Cyclops is negative power that he's afflicting. It's going to make your Abomination cost less. You get to hit 2 different cards with 1 negative energy per turn if you float, which is really cool. High Evo, we're playing a High Evo list. So you have High Evo in here. He enables you to be able to have all these abilities for your Misty Knight, your Cyclops, your Abomination, and your Hulk in this list. So that's why, of course, you have to run High Evo in order for that to happen. And then we have the Thing. Not many people are really using the Thing right now. The Thing, honestly, it hits 3 separate cards, which is really good for Abomination, because that decreases its cost by 3, even if you don't have your Cyclops and stuff down. Your Thing hitting 3 different cards allows that to go half, which is really awesome. And also, I love this variant. One of my favorite variants in the game, easily. Spider-Woman. We are using Spider-Woman. So Spider-Woman is a 5/8. Afflict all cards here with -1 power. If it is an entire lane of 4 cards, Spider-Woman is a 5/12 in that situation, because she afflicts 4 different cards with -1 power, which is awesome. What's bad about a 5/12? If she hits 1 card, she's a 5/9. 2 cards, she's a 5/10. Her only downside is she's an on reveal. This card's great. We're just not using it a lot right now in the current meta with all the Luke Cage and stuff, but That's why you got some tech here. That's why you got your Red Guardian to be able to turn off your loot cages. Abomination, like we've been talking about through the whole discourse over here. Abomination is what you use to, you know, make usage of all those cards that have been negated with power. He gets super, super cheap. You can play him with a Hulk on turn 6 if you've been able to negate 5 different cards, which more often than not you're able to. You have your thing to be able to hit 3 cards if you're done on your Cyclops on turn, and you have a Spider Woman to hit a different group of cards to make sure you can get your Abomination for free. So you have that power swing there. And then you have the Hulk. The Hulk, you know, your floating turns. You don't have your cards, maybe, or you're just trying to get your Cyclops go off. Hulk gets +2. So he gets +2 with the High Evo boost. So, yeah, that's, you know what Hulk does. We all know what High Evo is, but if you didn't, that's the general consensus there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into some gameplay as well. All this gameplay is going to be taken from my stream, which will actually be down in the description below if you want to watch some of this gameplay live. I stream on Twitch pretty much every single day. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the gameplay. Yeah, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, I greatly appreciate it. Also, I don't know about if you guys noticed this too, but are our opponents and our names much bolder now? Much like bolder, like when you're facing someone, like their name actually pops. Cannonball, High Evo, no! I can't play anything. Can't play anything. Ouch. It's not very nice. Not very nice of you. What's better? I think extra energy is better. Okay. That's a thing. I can play A-Bomb here and another card. I like what we're working with over here now. I've so far seen almost no one player. Oh, we just did the wrong thing actually, huh? We just let them draw a card. What am I doing? What am I doing? Do I just do that? What's that? Is that Annie? We just get Annie here? Doc Ock. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, well, we're sitting ducks now.
Hulk smash!
We're sitting ducks now. We just float this, which I know is stupid. This is stupid. No, I haven't even played any Infinity Conquest. I haven't played any Infinity Conquests. I played that wrong. They played that wrong. But yeah, I didn't even get to complete a gold one. Like, it literally was counter after counter after counter. Not counter after counter. I lost a lot of 50-50s. I did some misplays. So, it was just a tough, tough night on the Conquest grind. They moved Jeff over. I play this here. You have 8 Infinity tickets? Damn, KO. You're killing it, bro. I lose to Shang-Chi and something else?
It's clobbering time!
Maybe?
Victory!
We'll take it. So no Shang-Chi, that's just to clog everything since... Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. I love me some Pixie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the entirety of that list was, but it was interesting. Very, very, very interesting. What we got? What are you working with? Gonna play pretty aggressive here. Yeah, we are definitely playing pretty aggressive here.
It's clobbering time!
Chain. Even if they play like Odin Hammer here, they're about to have a 2-powered Beta Ray Bill. I mean, I guess technically it would go to 8 with Odin. Never mind. But we Red Guard in the beta.
Victory!
That is the smallest Stormbreaked Beta Ray Bill I think I have ever seen. And I got Agatha again today. Like, it's not bad. Hitting Agatha, like, especially if you have Quinjet down.
Behold my creation.
You have Quinjet down and you hit Agatha, and you play a 311? 311 feels good, you know? Yeah, 3 Agathas. We were cooking. We beat a Sandman ramp list with Agathas. It was 3 Agathas versus the world. Yeah, 311's totally fair. Totally fair because you can't play the card yourself. Other person has to play it. Bifrost. Ooh. Cheeky. Bro, are we just playing ramp out here? Are we playing Hella? We are playing Hella. You haven't discarded any cards before turn 4? Do you just break that hard? Like, I'm honestly not afraid of an Infinite there. Because I have my dad. They've discarded Black Cat.
snap!
And then they probably like blade or something here. Like we're still at a really good spot here. Sif, it's death, okay. Blade hits your chin. What are the odds they play Hella on the left? I am part of Power On. It's a new gaming organization, Spider-Man. New gaming. Actually, hold on. Let me. I use Untapped. Yes, baby! Holy! Called it. 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 Called it.
Victory!
Damn. Damn. We actually second-guessed ourselves and won a game. We second-guessed ourselves and won a game, guys. That's a new freaking record, man. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you guys could, once again, if you guys aren't following, definitely hit that subscribe button, ping that bell, and like the video. I'd really appreciate it. We're going to continue to keep grinding. This full-time stuff feels awesome. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Tucker out.